Hello, it's the beginner crafter, and welcome to the crafts and crochet video this time. And I think I'll start with crochet because I have only one project that I worked on, but I've done a big progress on it. This is an ankle warmer, or a leg warmer if you prefer. So this is something that I want to try during the winter, because sometimes in the evening or at night I feel like my ankles are getting cold, even though I like when it's quite cold. The feeling around the ankles isn't so much fun. So I tried making an ankle warmer, well, warmers for myself. I've managed to do one so far and I'm very proud of it. I'm glad the way it looks. I used a free pattern. I will link the pattern in the description box so that you can make it too. It is made of single stitches, but also double or treble if you are English, and then every few double or treble stitches you get a double or treble stitch that you put into the row below, sort of in the front loop. So it does make it into a nice pattern, but I think you can't really see it here just because I chose the yarn that I had used for my mom's shawl, and I had quite a lot of it left over and I didn't know what to do with it, so I decided to use it for this one. And I like the color change, I'm very happy about it, but I think it's just a yarn that is a little too busy to show off the full pattern of it, so you can't really see the detail of the pattern here, but it doesn't really bother me. It's just I think it would just look better in a solid color, or a self-variegated yarn if it changes colors quite abruptly, because I think when it starts changing using just one thread and then the second thread, then it's getting too busy already. So it doesn't show the full potential of the pattern. That's what I think. But I still like it a lot. There are a few things that I had trouble with. I think it's still a little too wide for me. So I think I'll try doing the next one 4 stitches narrower and see how it goes. I mean, at first I did, according to the pattern, I did measure my calf in the biggest the widest point, but when I tried doing that, I made a few rows and then I realized that it just falls off my foot, like totally falls off my foot. I guess my legs aren't very regular because I have quite wide calves, but my ankles are quite narrow, so I had to just change the pattern a little bit according to what it says on the webpage. So you can easily modify the pattern. All the information is on the webpage, so I'm going to link it, and you can make an ankle warmer yourself as well. So this is the crochet pattern that I wanted to show. Possibly by next Crochet and Crafts tube I will have the second one, so I'll show you the pair of them. It's not going to be identical, not just because of the size of it that's going to be a little different, but also because it's a self-variegated, I mean, it's not a self-variegated, I think that's not what you call it. It does change colors, but it changes colors like one thread by one thread. So as you can see, this is how it started. It's more brown. Then it gets a little more like white, light beige, and then at the end it gets even lighter. And then it's just starts going a little into like super white, super light, maybe not white, but super light. So it just might look a little bit different than the other one. I guess then I'll know which one is for the right leg and which one is for the left leg. Of course, I do have a few things to do, like weave in the ends here and here, but that's it. The stitch markers here just helped me count how many stitches I have to know how many stitches I need for my other leg warmer. Okay, so that's crochet. And now crafts. When it comes to crafts, I basically dealt with Craftpod. So I've got the winter cabin collage finished. At least I consider it finished. It's not identical, of course. I did change some colors. I don't have the trees in the exact same places, but the most important details are here. So I've got the plants, the pine cones, the branches with leaves or pines. Also, I did use this colored pencil. It's by Kohinoor, and I did draw some of the pines here and some of the details on the trees and also on the doors. Yeah, I added just those few details, and I really think this is a finished product. So there goes Craftpod Winter 2019. And then there's the spring one that I also finished. This is called Serene Spring Scene. And the things I had to learn, like I had to do the weaving, and as you can see at the beginning, you can see those vertical stitches, and I've learned with progress how to make it not so visible, though that's what you can see here. Then the thread snapped, so it doesn't really look that great, but on the second basket I've already used what I learned, so it looks 100% better than this one. I had to do a lot of French knots, and even though sometimes still they don't look so great, I still learned a lot doing them, and I've practiced a lot of them, and I really like the effect they give here. I did have to learn the lazy daisy stitch that you use here. I had never done it before. I always thought it was super difficult, but it's not. I mean, it takes some practice, but it does make a nice effect, and it's really not that difficult. And this ribbed stitch here on the fan, that also was something new to learn. So I've learned quite a lot of stitches here, quite a lot of things to do with embroidery, so I'm feeling much more confident with future progress, which is going to be helpful because the summer of 2020 box has a lot of embroidery in there. So the only thing left to do, just to call it an absolute finish, would be to cut the fabric and then just stick it from behind so that you can only see this part. But with most of the projects, I'm not bothered with that right now. I'll do it later when I know what I really want to do with them. So right now I leave them as is, and spring 2020 I also consider finished. And then I want to show you the summer 2020 progress. I think I did the unboxing of this, so maybe you have already seen what's inside, but I just want to show you the project because I already started preparing for them. So here's the embroidery thing. It looks like this, and it's going to be done on this part of fabric. I already kind of prepared for, just put it like this. I kind of prepared for what I'll be doing. So there will be quite a lot of stitches that I'm going to learn. I mean, these are French knots, so I kind of know how to do them. The split stitches and stuff, but and satin stitch, I guess. This is called, I think, a chain stitch. I read about it in the instructions, and as you can see, there are quite a lot of instructions in here. It's like a long book of instructions, but it's good because you really can learn a lot here. This, I think, is a bullion stitch or something like that. And then in the stems of the plants, there will be some other type of stitch used. So I'm really interested to learn all those stitches here because it does look beautiful. Yeah, I can't wait to get on with that. Also, I still don't have my winter pack, but as far as I know, they are going to start sending them out this week, so mine will probably come here next week. So I haven't that much behind because I only have now the summer and the autumn. And the other project for the summer is embroidered zip pouch. So first we'll need to embroider the flowers. It can be those flowers, but it can be any other flower that you want. At least that's what I remember from reading the instructions. And you just sort of freehand those flowers. That's why I want to first make the embroidery, to learn all those flowers and to see which ones I want. And then you just make your zip pouch. You get all the materials in here, including a zipper and the threads and some pins. And this is needle threader if you need one. And then there's some chamomile tea, which I think suggests that this may not be such an easy project to make, so that you're going to need chamomile tea. But that's the plan for the next month. The next month, because I don't think I'll be doing it today. Today is still November, but we're moving to December already, which I'm not too happy about because time flies really, really, really fast, and I really don't like that. Okay, and let's move on to the happy planner. That's also something that I like. So in the last 2 weeks, I did take some notes. I did have to cross out some of the things and just, plan. I was using this here, but it sort of flew out because the paper is very, very thin. And also my puncher just makes very flat holes. They don't go so deep into the paper. That's why it's very easy, especially with this thin paper, for it to just unsnap from the planner. So I lost this piece of paper for this week. And then this week I didn't reuse it because with a lot of classes I was doing revision, and I just didn't need that information, and those classes, they take a lot of space, so it just didn't really make sense to make the whole paper for it. I still am doing some revision this week, that's why I don't think I'll be using the paper this week, but then I'll go back to it. although I'll have to try and find different kind of paper to make it thicker. And I guess I'll have to start thinking about buying the original puncher to make those longer like stems for the pieces of paper. And oh my god, it's December already. Oh, so actually, yeah, I'm going to set up December 1st, and then this week of, wow, last day of November, and the whole week of, the whole first week of December. Wow. Oh wow. Okay. Great. So yeah, let's go and set the December. Okay, I'm going to just white out Hanukkah begins and Kwanzaa begins, just because these are not really holidays that are celebrated in my country. I know Hanukkah is Jewish, and there are Jewish people in my country, no doubt, but it's not really such a large population that like makes you notice their holidays, and they are not really significant in any way in my country. Because, for example, with Christmas, I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but because there are so many Christians, and especially Roman Catholics, in my country, these are like national holidays, so everybody has a free day here, and actually here as well, because that's the second day of Christmas, or the Boxing Day. And you don't go to school, you don't go to work, and even if you're not religious or you have a different religion, then they don't really care. And it's still a day off work. So like, this is how it happens in my country. So yeah, you just really don't notice other religions, just because there aren't too many people of those religions in my country, and frankly nobody cares about them. It's sad, but it's unfortunately true. And Kwanzaa, I don't really know what religion it belongs to, because I had never heard of Kwanzaa before I started learning about the US culture, and just in general different cultures in the world. So for me, it's, you know, so yeah, going back to Kwanzaa. Only when I started learning about other cultures did I find out about this particular holiday. So it is partly my ignorance. So it's good that this kind of calendar reminds you that there are other cultures than just your own, and you get to see when they have holidays, for example, or just what happens. And if you're interested, you can just read a bit more and learn. but sometimes it's just, you know, I don't need it in my calendar, just because it's not my culture, and it's just not something that I celebrate. I guess this is the moment to wish that I don't have any seasonal stickers, because I don't. So I don't have anything connected to Christmas that I could use in this calendar. Although I guess what I could do is like Family Day, because hopefully we will be able to see each other on holiday, and then time with family. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do regarding Christmas in the monthly calendar. I wish they did more square stickers that go for the monthly. Just because there just aren't enough of those. I guess I could use this for the square if I wanted so much. And this fits. Okay. Okay, so there goes the monthly. Okay, and because my mom visited, I don't have a lot of chores to do because my mom helped me do everything. We like redecorated my house. We did the cleaning. I guess I'll have to do laundry just because it will have to be done at some point. So I guess it will be around the end of the week because for the beginning of the week I really have nothing to do. The same with grocery shopping. I usually do it on Monday, but I don't need to do any shopping right now. My mom just cooks out of things, and I'm really free for a lot of days, but I guess somewhere around Wednesday it would be good to do the shopping, just because some of the things need to be fresh, like vegetables or bread. So I'll have to do it around Wednesday possibly. What else could I do? Yeah, manicure would be nice, but I don't really have any moment in the week to do that, just because I work a lot and I work until really late, so getting things done is not easy. I don't really plan anything for the week, like no games nights and stuff. We just save it for the New Year's Eve. I guess, what was it? Something that I had to pay for. It's not a bill, really. Well, I guess I could use this sticker for payday. Like, just to remind me that I get money here. And then here on a Friday, they automatically take some of my money from my account for savings. I do have to buy some things for online learning. So I guess I could do that, but really nothing fits so far. There's nothing to celebrate. And like I said, seasonal stickers would be great because we have a Santa Claus Day, so the children get small presents. They find them usually under the pillow, sometimes in their boots. I mean, I don't have a child, so I live alone, but it's a day to treat yourself. So it would be nice to have something connected to Santa Claus. I guess me time. It is a Wednesday, so sorry, it is a Sunday, so I actually get some free time, so I could do me time. There was something like treat yourself, but I think it was in the other sticker pack. So I guess busy day as usual on Wednesday. Yeah, I am going to need some more stickers together with the new rings and other things that I want. Oh, the stars! You can always connect Santa Claus to the stars. I don't know if you have this superstition, but in my country you can start the Christmas Eve dinner only when there is the first star in the sky. So stars, Christmas Eve, Christmas, Santa Claus, presents. It fits. I'm going to stick to that. Everything's fine. But yeah, I wish I had some more stickers connected to winter or Christmas, just so it did look a bit more interesting in here. I guess I might find something in... I don't really have a stash of stickers because I don't, but maybe in some shop there will be something connected to Christmas. After all, it is coming in. The shops are already full of Christmas decorations and stuff, so maybe I'll find something as well. Okay, this is my December spread and the first week of December spread. As you can see, it's not very full, especially the monthly spread, because I mostly use it for just my budget things when I get paid, when I need to pay something. Just a little bit of stickers in here and then I couldn't find stickers that fit this week. I guess I really need to buy more sticker packs, and I'm laughing at myself just because I was always under the impression that no, you don't have to buy all those things, you don't need them, you can have a planner without any decoration. And it's true, it is true, you don't have to use any decoration, you don't have to use any stickers in your planner. But it just looks so much better, and it's just so much fun to find the right stickers, to just, you know, make your planner look pretty and fit whatever dates you have and whatever plans you have. And it's like a bottomless well, you just spend more money on it. So if you're considering buying a happy planner or any kind of planner that also gets, you know, has accessories, just be aware of that it just can make you want to buy more and more things to make it prettier, just because it does so for me. And I thought you know, I can be strong and not let it do that. But it does let you do that. So no, these stickers also don't really fit here. Although, why not? At least it's pink, so it does fit the rest of the spread. The month, actually, because the whole month is sort of this peachy pink color. So cheers to the weekend, because it is a weekend and it's a nice weekend. So yeah, just be aware of that. Planners like that can make you just want to buy more and more, and like, yes, please remember about that. And actually, I think I'm also going to get rid of October, just because it will make my planner thinner. I won't have to, like, well, I don't carry it too much, but I just won't have it so big around me, so thick. I guess it will be easier to add some stuff into it. And finally, it will just start on top, which I like when things start where they should, which is on top. But obviously, when I get rid of November, for example, when it's like January time or something, the tabs will go where they are, and I guess I'll be annoyed again, but that's a problem for the future. So these are the things that I did in the 2 weeks. Some happy planner, although mostly the planning happened right now. And then the Serene Craftpod scene. And the Winter Cabin collage. And the ankle warmer. This is what I have, this is what I've done, this is what I wanted to show you this time in this Crochet and Crafts tube. So thank you for watching. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm always happy to know that you like it. If you have any comments, please do so down below. It's always nice to hear what you have to say. And if you want to see my progress with all the different things that I work on, the crochet, the crafts, also cross stitch, because I also do that, please consider subscribing to my channel, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!